want to be and do what we are and what we do for celebrities or real estate agents, whatever it is, we're going to take you virtually to these different tours and listings. What is going on, everyone out there in YouTube land? My name is Prof. Boley, and I am joined here with
Network Spielberg. What it do, world?
What is going on? This is the Wurk and Boley Project. So on this episode, on this show right here, we are celebrity photographers, videographers, real estate photographers, 360 designers, floor plan creators,
photojournalism,
whatever it is you need, whether you are a business owner, if you need marketing content, you give us a call, you send us a message, and we come and help you do it. Basically what this is. So I've been in this business for about 4 years. What about you, Network?
I'll say give or take 8 to 9 years. Just recently went in full time as my own brand, as far as MKM Network films, which means Mason Clan Media. So which we really provide is like anything media-wise. Like now I've incorporated a studio, so I can do audio recordings, voice overlays. So we kind of just market in, anything industry-wise or corporate-wise, like, for your needs to commercial your business or whatever market you're trying to market yourself in visually and with audio. So I mean we do a lot. So
we
it's
do a lot of the tech side of things.
Yeah.
So what are we going to be doing here today, and what are we going to be providing you? So basically, for those of you that have either been in it for a long time, or maybe you're just beginning, or maybe you're somewhere in the middle, and you want to be and do what we are and what we do for celebrities or real estate agents, whatever it is, we're going to take you virtually to these different tours and listings and just different things. I've actually ordered a green screen. It arrived last night. We're going to set that up back here, so as we shoot different showcases and different projects,
travel,
we're going to show you guys all about it. So he's going to cover a lot of the video portion of it. We're going to bring our content together, so that way if you guys are like, I want to shoot celebrity type of stuff, type of content, you will know where to come to in order to see what kind of environment you need to prepare to be in. There is no perfect setup. There is an ideal setup and a preferred setup, okay?
Correct.
For example, if you go and you shoot celebrity work, rap artists, the setting is going to be very dark, very low light. The Nikon, which is what we're using right now to shoot this video, is a Nikon D7200. It is not very good video-wise in low light. When you go to edit a video on the Nikon in low light, you'll get a really grainy image. Now, I'm working with, and I just upgraded from the Nikon D7200 to the Sony A7S Mark II. Okay, this is the queen of low light photography and videography. That means the king is the Sony A7S Mark III. And what are you working with over here?
I have the Sony A6600. It's 4K camera, very sleek and smooth body style. The weight on it is, man, it's very light. Also has a selfie mode screen where you can go into selfie mode for vlogs. And
it's a little,
yep.
It's a little, that's all it does.
Yeah,
that's all it gets right there. That's
got
all
the
you
big
get.
screen. I just got the wide. But this camera right here, man, I got the basic kit lens, 18-1 35 millimeter. It's cool to shoot with. I mean, if you're just starting out, I got some more lenses on the way as well. I got another lens around here. Boley done moved it, so I don't know. But yeah, man, these Sony is the way, man. The mirrorless camera, you can't go wrong with shooting in low light situations. Because truth be told, most time we are shooting in low light situations.
Yep. Very much.
With being out in the elements of being outside, like we can adjust But for the most part, when you're in those low light situations, man, these are key. You can get in and get out.
Which means if your camera shoots incredible in very, very low light situations, it's a beast.
Man,
outside
beast.
when you've got lighting.
Monster.
So it is absolutely incredible. It's got this little, the Nikon doesn't have this feature, but this right here, it's got an LED screen inside. So whenever you're actually viewing photos, it's so nice.
And
so
if you put your hand, make a mistake and kind of have something blocking this while you looking at the screen will go off and it will automatically. It has a sensor. Do you all have this sensor? It has a sensor to let you know that. Yep. So it will stop what's doing. It could throw off your project. I mean, it depends because I have seen the screen go off while I was on the gimbal.
This happened earlier today when we were shooting her content.
We're
not name dropping just yet in this episode, so relax.
But for the most part, these are like the top dogs in the game right now.
Yep.
And not just having the gear, but you got to have the skill set to match. So something, it's crazy. But these pieces of machinery, man, ridiculous.
So if you're new to this industry, you're going to find out very, very quickly that all of this costs a lot of money. If you're experienced, you already know that. My setup right now, like I said, I went from the Nikon to the Sony.
Me too.
And this is a medium lens that I'm shooting on. It's a 28 to 75 millimeter. It's a pretty good, pretty good medium lens just for what I need. I've got a different lens for it. It's fixed for portraits. So I can't tell it to go in or out very much. So if I ever shot portraits, I would definitely use that one. So you have to be a certain length distance away from your subject in order to get a clear picture. So, but that's what I shot my first showcase with him was with that kind of lens.
That's what that was.
That's what
you got that like the next day.
Yeah, literally because I was between, and we were talking about this off camera, was drone licenses, right? So drone license can cost about $160, and so priorities are, yes, you can make a lot of money with a drone, and if you can, then go for it. But for me, I needed something. I'm going to be using this a lot more than a drone.
Right, correct.
So I dropped $550 on this lens alone because I needed it right then and there. I didn't want to have to wait. I bought it from a friend of mine that I trusted. He's also another excellent photographer, so we may actually bring him on board.
Hey,
I'm gonna talk about it. So, but really cool guy. So he helped me out. I bought the camera body, the other lens, 6 batteries, and a 128 gigabyte memory card from another camera friend of mine in New York City. So thank you very much. I'm not going to name names here, but you know who you are if you're watching this video. So I had friends come together, help me out. Do not worry about competition. Do not worry about being better than everybody else.
There's
worry
so
about
much stuff you can do out here. There's so many clients out here just looking for.
Right.
And the crazy part about it is the clients, they like to see you come. If you come in staffed with a team of guys that know what they actually look like they doing, man, the possibilities are endless. Like, seriously.
If you look suited and booted up and you look like you know what you're doing, it's going to is the word reinstate? It's going to reassure them of confidence in the person that they've just paid $500, $1,000, $3,000 to come hire to do whatever it is that they've hired you to come do. So I saw another camera guy one time say, if people want to pay me large sums of money to come just be a great camera guy, then I am willing to do that. A large sum of money can be a lot of different things. $50 can be a large sum of money. It was to me back when I first started in my freelance career. I was like, oh my word, I just made my first $50.
Yeah.
So 150 was bonkers, and above that was mind-blowing. So, but the better I got at it, the more I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I understand why professionals charge in the 1,000 range, because once you put so much effort and study behind this stuff and you really understand how your editing software works and you get good enough and you can throw cool things together, and you're like, man, I am not going to spend another 11 hours editing a real estate listing or editing a music video. you know, for nothing. So,
Right.
you know, make sure that, you know, use the cheaper projects as a way to get in the door and work on your abilities. Like for me right now, I went from $50 shooting to $150. Now I've just valued myself at $300 minimum in the door. So I won't shoot, even if your listing is 50 square feet, it's going to be a minimum of $300 to bring me in. And I know some people are tripping out at that number, but it is what it is. So if you want professional photography shot of whatever it is, then you say, I want Prof Boley to come shoot my stuff. I know I'm going to pay starting a minimum of $300, and then other details if I'm multiple hours away or whatever it is, all detail work. So most of the time though, when I'm in video mode, I'll be shooting with a Rode mic or something with a dead cat on it. The dead cat simply helps to eliminate
air,
wind noise.
Right.
So
filters.
I just connect it up to my camera here. It's got a little mic jack. Boom. Easy breezy. Screw it on from the.
Inexpensive.
That's right. This
don't cost a lot
like
of money.
$30 or something like that. So
I've seen some a little cheaper, good quality mics too.
Yeah. Yep. So I've got another boom mic as well, or a shotgun mic, I should say. I don't trust it as much as I trust the Rode mic, but that's besides the point. So I'm excited to bring you guys this awesome content, and whenever he shoots a video, you know, it'll sometimes be, hey man, like what'd you do, like, because then we'll come from behind the scenes and go, oh, I remember this, you know, this is the struggle we were having there, we'll review it. If you guys want to submit your videos or your pictures so we can review them or maybe even rate them, have some fun with you guys, definitely encourage that. Send that to me at Prof Boley Productions. And what's your Instagram?
MKM Network Spielberg.
Awesome. All that's going to be in the description down below. So that's going to wrap up episode 1. Make sure that you guys go ahead, hit that big red subscribe button down there.
Yes, sir.
Ring the notifications bell. And just to remind you guys, the notification bell alerts you to whenever we post another video.
Yes, sir.
So we look forward to seeing you guys in episode 2. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you guys a little bit later on.
One love. Holla.